Hi everyone. Today is 1 month, exactly 1 month since I've stopped smoking. Everything. Tobacco, weed. It's been 1 month without a single puff. And I wanted to talk about some of the things that have changed in this last month, because I know a lot of people right now are struggling with addictions, whether it be with cigarettes and nicotine, in my case is with other drugs, or maybe with food intake. You're just eating far too much, and we all have challenges. So I just decided to start this little blog talking about my personal experience through this month, and hopefully it'll be useful for anybody facing similar challenges. One of the first things that quickly changed were dreams. They're back, and they weren't really nice. Now I'm going to do a few more episodes about this, because that was very important in the first week. A lot has changed. I was dreaming a lot, and not really pleasant dreams, unfortunately. A lot of them were actually quite bad. They didn't even have a story. They were just moments of despair or dying, drowning, falling off buildings, stuff like that. Really short dreams. And I've actually followed an advice of a friend of mine, and I've started a little diary, a little dream diary. And I've been writing down whatever dreams I can remember. I just get out of bed, run here, write down whatever I can remember, and hopefully in 3 months I'll come back and read through them, and hopefully it will clarify some of the things that are going on in my subconscious. Also, smell. Oh, I can smell a lot now. Smell has improved a lot. Both good smells, bad smells. My palate has improved, so that's something to look forward to. There's obviously the financial gains of it. I'm not spending any more money on that, so it's just slowly adding up. I've bought a bunch of new books. I've bought a brand new pull-up bar. And yeah, things are getting better. Slow and steady. At this point, I've been doing calisthenics for about 3 years now. And since I've stopped smoking, I really see a difference in my endurance and my appetite. Because before, my pre-workout and post-workout were a massive joint of the finest dank I could find. That would really be it. I'd smoke a massive joint, run 3 miles, have a workout, and then smoke another joint, and then eventually I'd get around to eat something. Now, no. So I'm really hungry. Eating is more pleasurable, and I just have more endurance. I can do more sets. I can run more. I can just do more shit without any extra effort. It's just there. That extra something, it's just there. I was able to quit smoking just by implementing discipline in my life. So I didn't use any patches. I didn't use any Nicorette thingies. It was just stop. Just stop. And it was really hard. Stay in tune for... I'm gonna do a few videos detailing what actually happened throughout all the weeks. And this one is a really rough video. I just wanted to get it out there, because otherwise, if I just start overthinking it, it will actually never happen. So sorry about the poor quality of everything. Fact of the matter is, I just want to get it done. I just want to put it out there. And hopefully, if somebody's going through the same struggle, this will actually be helpful. Because I feel kind of compelled to go around telling people, you should really quit smoking now. All that weed you smoke, not a great idea in the long run. But I don't want to be that self-righteous little prick. It's, throwing pearls before swine, isn't it? So I thought this little blog would help out people going through this. People that would actually look up people who have quit smoking without me having to go around preaching to people, because nobody likes that dick, and I don't want to be that dick. And like I was saying, this was mostly through discipline. And I've come to realize that I find myself to be a lot stronger than I was. Because after doing this, I was a really heavy smoker. Like, you guys have no idea. I was really, really heavy smoker. And after doing this, I just feel that I'm capable of so much more. Whatever fucking life throws at me, I'll handle it. Like, I'll just quit smoking, and this was fucking hard. One of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Bring it. Whatever problem you got, I can solve it. Whatever shit comes my way, I will overcome it. And it's a fantastic feeling. It's just short of being in love. You know when you fall in love and you really feel fucking invincible? This is just short of that. It's really good. And I'm getting a lot of things done. Because I didn't actually smoke cigarettes. I smoked roll-ups. So I was smoking like 30, 40 roll-ups sometimes if I had a day off. Now I've got all that free time in my hands, which can be really fucked up in the first 2 weeks. All that edginess and a lot of, you know, nail biting, and yeah, it was really fucking tough. But now I've managed to put my idle hands to some productive stuff, and it's really surprising what I've been able to do. I've always wanted to write a book. I'm actually writing the book. I'm actually typing the fucking keys and I'm writing my book. I've been wanting to do it for ages. Now I'm actually fucking doing it. I exercise every day. Like I was doing calisthenics on and off for like three years, and I would do it 3-4 times a week. Now, fuck it. Every fucking day. There's no days off. It's just getting shit done. The same way I've implemented discipline to stop smoking, that discipline has permeated the rest of my life, and it's really remarkable the effect that it's had. And I really, really recommend any of you to take this this little battle upon yourselves. It was very helpful. And last, or at least off the top of my head, but not least, one of the most amazing things that happened this month was people that know me for a long time and know how much I smoked and how much I just needed it, and that have seen me quit and saw me going through my day-to-day struggle, fucking having chewing gum and Fisherman's Friends. I had a lot of fucking chewing gum this month, I'll tell you that. And so far, in this month, 4 people that I know have come up to me and told me that they are planning on quitting smoking, or one of them has actually started quitting smoking. The other 3 still work in progress. But 4 people came up to me and said that because I have quit smoking, they feel compelled to try. And at the same time, that brings a little bit of pressure. It's like, oh shit, I really can't fuck this up now. Like, people are actually watching, people are paying attention. It was actually good, because I felt that I could actually, touch the world and influence people without actually trying to influence them. I'm just doing this for myself. I'm a selfish motherfucker. And I'm just doing this for me. And it ends up having good repercussions on friends and acquaintances. And that is really the best thing that's come out of this month. After all the stress and the angst and the fighting myself not to smoke, not to go and buy tobacco when other people are smoking, when I have coffee, when I have a stressful day at work, when I'm waiting for the fucking bus, when you miss a bus and you're waiting those 15 minutes and you usually smoke another cigarette. But now, you can't. You just stand there and wait for the fucking bus. And there's always a dude that comes up and just pulls up like a Lucky Strike. That's what I started smoking when I first started smoking. He just pulls up a Lucky Strike and a fucking Zippo. And it looks cool as fuck. And he just stands right next to you and just flips that Zippo, lights that fucking cigarette, and you just stand there next to this motherfucker. And yeah, it's hard. It's surprisingly hard. Anyway, just despite everything, it's worth it. And to think that other people are following my example and quitting smoking because I've quit smoking is really rewarding feeling. And to some extent, I've done the same. I've quit smoking because of the example of people, friends that I had that quit smoking, and I saw them go through it. And it took a while, it really did. And you can do it too. If you really want it, you can. You absolutely can. Before I go, just a quick shout out to people that have helped me out. Elliot, Rick, my mom, dad, my sister, my niece, cousins. You guys are out there, you know who you are. Thank you very much. And for any of you that are going through some addiction, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to dedicate it a little bit more to this, and just my life experience through some of the hard shit and some of the dumb shit I've done, some of the bullshit life's thrown at me, and some of the bad choices I've made, and how I'm solving them. Hopefully, it'll be helpful for you too. Thank you very much.